Anyways, it's 11:30 something when I'm recording this on a Wednesday. We're yelling about ACLs and agents in Canada. So let's go to more fun things. The U17s women's released their roster, and let's talk about it really quickly. Roster is interesting because it's not that changed. I actually just pulled up my spreadsheet just to make sure I had everything where it needed to be. But let's go through what we have. So here's the roster for the CONCACAF Women's Under-17 qualifiers. So Maya Agnes, Joelle Bader, Tora Betteridge, Olivia Busby, Olivia Chisholm, Khadija Cisse, Emma Donnelly, Kellyanne Dumas, Alyssa Garro, Molly Hale, Ailish Hennessy, Kaylee Hunter, Gabriella Stocky, Reese Kay, Melissa Kekich, Lacey Kendall, Marika Martineau, Alyssa McLeod, Bridget Mutipula, if I said that wrong, Bridget Mutipula, Emma Rada, and Chloe Taylor, with the alternates being Maya McLean Mercier and Adeline Fairweather. Now I say this is not too distant. I did a side-by-side comparison, making sure I didn't miss anything. The only big changes I see on this roster are you have Olivia Busby versus the roster brought to the Mima Cup over Kylie Sandaluk. So she was brought in. So NDC to Vancouver Eyes difference. And then Ashlyn Walia wasn't brought back. And then neither was Chira Nicolazo or Alexis Nian, which if I don't pronounce names right, guys, I do apologize. In practice, Maya McLean Mercier and Adeline Fairweather are the alternates, and they'll be coming in as training players. The interesting name that's brought into this is Kaylee Hunter, which is interesting, and she gets to do what some of the youth players have been able to. We saw it with Annabelle Chukwu. We saw it a little bit with Olivia Smith, even though she just had 2 runs with the U20s. But Kaylee Hunter is eligible for U20s and U17s. So she's getting in as much of these reps as possible, which does bode well for her as she continues to improve and bring out. But it's a good roster, especially based off of the experience they had in Spain. And it does open up for possibilities. So reminder again, Canada is going to be in a group with, let's make sure we have this right here. Yep. So the games start on Monday, the 31st. And so Canada will be playing Nicaragua on the 1st of April. So Tuesday, April 1st, not April Fools. And then they're going to play Panama on the 3rd, 2 days later. And then on the 6th, they'll be playing Puerto Rico. And again, the qualifying format is different here. And so as a result, there's going to be 3 groups, and the winners of the groups will be going on to the World Cup. And then one more spot will go from there. And so with that being the case, because it changes, it's not your typical everyone on the same island and then they compete and the winner moves on that way. So it's a different format, so be aware of that as you're watching this. They just have to top their group, win their group, and it'll be some tough competition. There's no doubt, but I'm sure that the Baby Reds are up to it. But that is the roster. Let me make sure I just have the formatting here correct. So that is correct. So you have the groups are Group A, Mexico, Haiti, Costa Rica, and Bermuda. Group B is Canada, Puerto Rico, Panama, and Nicaragua. And Group C is the US, El Salvador, Honduras, and Trinidad Tobago. And the winners of the groups move on, and the best second place finisher moves on as the 4th representative. And it'll be fun to see. Gets kicked off on the 31st of March and finishes on the 6th. So Monday through Sunday. It's going to be a quick turnaround. We're excited to see it. Let me know how you're feeling, who you're rooting for. And as always, I'm going to stop talking right here.